Okay, I think it works now. Hey, this is Crazy Unicorn J. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing the next up in Jorvik now, because there's a new one. So, yeah. And I got back home on Friday, I think it was, and now it's Monday. So, I'm gonna, catch up with, the other updates and stuff, whenever I have the time. But, yeah. And I'm just gonna be here for about 3 months before I have plans to go away again. So yeah. Um, then I have a bit of time to do the videos. But anyways, so this is the next up in Jorvik. This came out 11. Well, yeah, this came out on the 1st of February, and now it's the 12th already. Um, and I would have done this video earlier, but I'm not really too much on my computer where that I have at the other place. Um, I've really just been on my Mac there, my really old Mac. Now and last time I were there, and I don't remember the time before that, but yeah. And that's not the best for doing videos or anything, so yeah. But yeah. And also I wasn't aware that this one was out for a while. Um, because I just didn't check. So, but anyways, and now I'll do it. Next up in Jorvik. A warm breeze will pass over Jorvik, forcing the snow to melt and allowing green nature to emerge. It gives a sense of new life and energy, so let's put it to good use. Unicorns of Hollow Woods. This one then came out, last week. Um, but still, I'll do it whenever I have the time. Tynan and Phoebe have arrived with their companions. Head out into Hollowwoods to play some hide and seek with Tynan and Sterling. Phoebe has wandered off into the woods, and Nanny is looking for her. And then this is coming now in 2 days. Improvements in user experience. An alternative to drag and drop is now here. You can now press E to interact with things that require a quest item from your backpack. Okay, that's kind of nice that you just don't have to drag it and drop it. Because that makes it so much easier to do stuff because you can just press E and then you're done kind of, so you don't have to use the mouse as much. Um, and yeah, it's just sometimes I just want to put the mouse kind of away into a corner and then just use the keyboard. Um, because I don't know if you can see the mouse when I'm recording. So, but I think it is yeah, anyways, annoying to have it just be um on the screen in the way kind of. So, yeah, when I'm on Star Stable. And kind of here I just put it to the side, so yeah. Anyways, updated look on our race screens to match our new UI style. Okay? We're also making a few daily races available to do more than once per day on all horses for rewards. Okay, so then we can do some of the races maybe twice or 3 times. Um, not just once. I don't know if I'm really gonna care too much about that. Because I just don't do races too much, but if I'm trying to level up a horse or something, it would be nice to not have to like, go through the entire map just to do it if I need, like that much. It would be nice to be able to stay in just one area and then just be able to like, get it done faster. So yeah, I guess I'm maybe looking the most forward to like the alternative drag and drop, because I feel like that would just like make things go quicker than having to, like try to drag it and then like drop it into there. Like you can just like press E and then. So yeah, because I don't care too much about like new looks on things or new races or horses really. That's not something that I think is that exciting. So yeah, so I think that's one so far what I'm looking the most forward to. But yeah, we're only like halfway there. So okay, longing is back permanently. Variation in training is key, and Steve has heard that you really enjoyed longing your horses last summer. He has a perfect round paddock and will let you use it for longing. I didn't really enjoy it that much because it was like, you had to use the keys like opposite of what you do normally, so I thought it was really hard at first. Um, so I hope that they like, keep it so that you like use the keys like you normally would. And it wasn't like that bad or anything. It's just like, yeah, I didn't like it that much, but I didn't hate it. So, but yeah, and I'm going to like probably try it out when it comes here, like I do with like everything. I'll try it out like a few times and then maybe I'll never do it again. Who knows? But I mean, like I would say that this is like good for the people who train their horses a lot, and so like not really for me that much, but probably really great for other people, certain other people. Um, but yeah, more lunging. The ground paddocks at Starshine Ranch and Baroness Racetrack are available for lunging. Then we get, like at more areas. That's also kind of nice, I'd say. To get it like, more spread out so that you can like, you don't have to like travel to a specific place to be able to do this because I'm assuming that you're gonna get, like horse XP for this, and then, if there are more places, then you could get more horse XP, one, and two, if you just need a little bit, and one of them is like in the area that you're in or planning to go to, then like you get that XP. So I'd say that that is kind of good. But yeah. Time can be so slow sometimes. Starting today, we give you the power to make it go faster. Ooh. In some quests, you can interact with the minigame when a loading bar appears. Win it and continue your quest immediately. I'm assuming that this must mean, like, the quest where you're being told to, like, wait until tomorrow or something. Um, then you can instead do, like, a mini game, and then if you win it, you can continue immediately instead of having to wait until tomorrow or something. I think that would be pretty great. Because, like, then we can just, like, start immediately instead of having to, like, wait a day or whatever. Well, if you're good at the game and you win it, though, but yeah. But then at least, like, you get a chance of, like, trying to speed it up and do it now instead of having to wait. So I really like that, because I think it's just so annoying that it's like, oh, you have to wait until tomorrow. Because, like, sometimes, I only have time to be on, like, right now, and I have maybe, like, hundreds of hours to be on right now. But then I don't really have the time tomorrow, or maybe, like, until a week later. Um, or maybe I'm going away, like in today's the day I'm recording, and then I don't have time until I get back. So I think that's really nice, that, like you have the chance of just continuing immediately. So, and I'm not thinking it's going to be with everything. Yeah, it says in some quests. so it's not going to be with everything, which is like understandable. But yeah, so I guess like that one and the like, drag and drop thing are the ones I'm looking the most forward to. And then I feel like the rest is kind of like, new horses and new race-ish, because I feel like the lunging is kind of like, I know it's not really like a race, like the normal races and stuff, but I feel like, it is kind of similar. So, yeah. So, like, of course, it's not like, like a typical race, but it's like, you probably will get, horse XP from it. Um, yeah, so it works kind of like a race, in that sense. So I feel like, like this month, I guess it would be, it's more so like, for people. Okay. I guess it's more so for people that like races and new horses. And of course, like I'm expecting there to be like one of the updates per like next up in Jorvik to be new horses. So so that's like already expected, but I feel like the other three are just races, which is good for the people who like races and try to level up their horses and everything. Um, but I'm not really like one of those people, so it's not as interesting to me, but I understand that, like there has to be some smaller updates from time to time, and also that, like it probably takes a lot of work to do all of these things. It's just that, like it's not really like my cup of tea, so yeah. But I mean, like, what I like the most is new areas and quests, and of course, like that takes a lot of time to do. So I understand that, like it can't always be new quests and new areas and all. And I'm not talking about even like just updated old areas. I'm talking about like a brand new area. Um, I like updated old areas a little bit as well, but I kind of feel like a lot of the times um, it's not really like that different. So I really like the Hollow Woods because I feel like that's like a whole new area because it looks so different. But when like other places got updates, I didn't feel like that was that big of a change. So yeah, and of course, like I said, I understand that like they can't do the things that I love the most all of the time because it takes like too much time to do, and they update every single week after all, so that's like that's quite a lot. So of course, I understand that like they have to do some small updates from time to time. Um, and of course, like that's okay. And like at least we get an update. So and every single week, which is a lot. So I mean, like I'm happy about like getting an update every single week. I think it's maybe a bit much, honestly, but I do also kind of appreciate it because it is like yeah, um, it's a bit of a routine of like Wednesdays is Star Stable update, So yeah, so I appreciate it, but I also think it's like a bit much. But anyways, so that's it, I guess. And also I kind of like that is like, some smaller updates and updates that I'm not too into, at times too, because, like I don't always have that much time to do updates, and then, like it's great to have something a little smaller. So yeah, because, like then I'll be able to do the updates. And, like sometimes I'm going away and I might not be on Star Stable, or at least not doing the videos. Um, for a bit, so yeah. So I think it is nice to have, like some smaller updates from time to time. Even though they're not my favorites, like maybe or probably not. I think that's great because like then it's like sitting there for hours. Because sometimes I just don't have the time to be on for hours upon hours upon hours. So then it's just like great to just yeah, have some smaller ones so that like I'm able to do videos even though I maybe don't have 3 hours. Um, so yeah. But anyways, I think that's gonna be the video. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you later on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, click thumbs up if you like this video, and if there's something you'd like to say, ask, whatever, you can do that down in the comment sections below. Yeah, stay crazy.